if you think about it, Islamic political theology is much more logically consistent and predictable than Christian political theology. If you're a monotheist, that is to say, if you believe there's one God and he's in charge of absolutely everything, it's very odd to think that there might be some sort of neutral, secular public square where, in effect, you can exist and have interactions, public interactions, and devise public policy as if God doesn't in fact exist, or as if you can just be an agnostic about it. That is a very strange and peculiar invention of Christianity, primarily St. Augustine in the 5th century. Whereas Islam has always found this a very puzzling, secularism, a very puzzling doctrine, and you can understand why. If God is in charge of everything, how could there be a public square, a vital area of our common life, that is somehow free of God? And Islam's always refused that distinction for reasons that you can entirely understand. But yes, you're right, I think that definitely has shaped the sorts of norms and the sorts of protocols and conventions around things like freedom of speech, freedom of conscience, and many, many other values which we take for granted in the West as a result of our Christian heritage, which are simply unintelligible within countries that trace their lineage to Islam.